Hello, welcome to Helpful Recommendations 101. I'm your instructor, Professor Peter Proper, PhD. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing the components necessary for you to create a compelling and constructive recommendation stemming from a Quality Matters course review. Now, we're all anxious to share our hard-earned expertise. That's the core of teaching, but it's not always the most collegial approach. After you've reviewed the course worksheet and thoroughly explored the course shell, you may have formed some opinions regarding potential improvements. But that's not the exercise. First, you must consult the general standards in the current Quality Matters rubric workbook and locate the specific review standard which you believe is unmet or at least could use some improving. After all, if it's not found in the QM rubric, it may be a swell idea to share over a cup of coffee, but it doesn't belong in this review. When you've identified the standard, make sure to explore the annotations. This will help to inform and bolster your finding and also provide useful examples to suggest as remedy. Now, I'm sure we can all confess that it's difficult to avoid introducing personal bias or emotions to this process. Maybe you love statistics and hate Shakespeare. It shouldn't disqualify you as a reviewer. But you may need to adhere closely to procedure to stay free of the mud. As Joe Friday would say, we're just interested in the facts. If you've got direct quotes from the rubric or the course, use them and cite them. If you're flagging a navigational detail, be very specific. If you're confused within the course environment, others may be as well, and not track your comments accurately. It may be challenging for your colleague to not feel attacked by some criticism, so focus on the evidence and the details. As Joe can tell you, they'll have the right to confront this evidence too. Make that the focus. Oh, be nice. Seriously, it's time to be nice. That doesn't mean withhold your insightful illuminations. It means assure yourself that there will be benefits and improvements rendered by following your recommendations. Ensure your remarks are targeted and include remedies which may be measured. That may be a little tricky and have to rely upon future students' responses or successes. Above all, keep it respectful, polite, and amicable. Don't forget to throw them some bones, too. You can soften the experience as long as it's sincere. Remember, this is an optional review process for them to undertake, and acting on your recommendations is also optional. We're just trying to get them to consider that their best practice might become a better practice by accepting our collective consensus. Toward that end, and by way of review, we start by citing the standard, reviewing the annotations, relying on the evidence, and infusing our comments with endearing, non-objectionable characteristics. Until next time, this is Peter Proper. Happy helping!